As you may or may not know, I'm a big fan of LEGO games, but today we will be taking a look at the levels that I'm not such a big fan of. From boring sections of levels to levels that have no reason to exist, here is the top 10 worst levels from LEGO games. So LEGO Batman definitely doesn't have the best track record when it comes to vehicle levels, and Batboat Battle for me is the perfect example of that. This level is just a whole load of nothing, as all you really do is shoot boats and open gates, and dragging the boys around is almost as painful as actually playing this level with Jack. The boss fight in this level sucks. It's just a stationary vessel that just sits there doing a minimal effort to defend itself. Like, seriously, this thing is so poorly protected, it might as well just have a big white flag that says shoot me on it.
I'm right here, you miss!
The villain boat level isn't exactly much fun either with its broken button sensors, but I think in the long run it's a lot more fun to blow up gates with penguins than towing bombs that constantly get disconnected.
Concentrate, Potter. Focus.
Controversial opinion time. I honestly don't think LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 to 7 has very fun levels. Oh, not again. A lot of levels in this game feel very much like we're just doing chores or helping other people do their dirty work. We've got levels that require you to grab a drink for somebody, a level full of people that won't join your efforts to defeat Voldemort unless you find random crap that's 3 feet in front of them, and a level that has you doing the Weasley's laundry. Like, what the actual fuck? So focus takes the cake among all these chore-based levels, as this level is essentially chores after chores after chores. Room 1, find Dudley's buried cake. Why are you burying cakes? Room 2, find the doorknob. Room 3, flashback to something you did in a game 10 minutes ago. Room 4, find the paper plane. And then room 5, this. All jokes aside, this is a really easy level to fix. Instead of giving us flashbacks to events we saw a couple levels ago, why not bring back some of the areas from the first game, like the Great Maze? This would work really well, as Harry can't stop thinking about Cedric in the Order of the Phoenix, so naturally, Cedric would be in his memories. Come on devs, get it together! I was torn between Grievous Intrigue and Weapons Factory for the number 8 spot, but decided that Grievous Intrigue is ever so slightly more soul draining. Seriously, how many times do we have to fight General Grievous in the General Grievous campaign? A friendly reminder that there isn't a single Count Dooku boss fight, yet there's like a million Grievous fights. Grievous Intrigue is essentially just a euphemism for open a bunch of doors and just keep on fighting Grievous, even though it accomplishes absolutely nothing, as his health bar will reset on the next encounter anyway. After finally dispatching Grievous, you are then tasked with landing the ship, and what do you know? You can't land. Time for a side quest of grabbing torpedoes to blow up the force field. A really disappointing way to conclude Grievous's story arc. For an episode finale, Penguin's Lair is inexcusably short, featuring 2 bridge crossings, and you're already at the boss fight. Is the boss fight a saving grace? No! It's a strange boss fight about bouncing penguins off of bumpers to hit these treadmill batteries, all because Batman left his demolition suit at home. Once you've disabled the machine, you'll then be fighting the penguin himself, except with the infinite flight cheat mode turned on. How devious. But you've got to wonder if the penguin is truly evil like Batman's other enemies, as this man is running his lair off of kinetic energy thanks to these treadmills. So for all his flaws, at least he's going green and not dispensing toxic waste everywhere like a certain other factory owner. And just for extra context, the villain counterpart of this level, Arctic World, is leagues ahead of this level, actually featuring fun puzzles throughout, like finding the snowplow to smash through the entrance of the lair, and a giant slide to take you into the heart of the lair. Hear me out, hear me out. The penguin is officially the best boss to work for. You get to ride to work on a slide every day, and you can have full confidence that your boss is doing his part to stay green. Before I say anything about this level, let's watch a speedrun of this level to see just how quickly you can beat it. And we're done. Yep, not even exaggerating. If you're not very good at this game, you can still beat this level in under a minute. Spawn at the boss fight, and as soon as you inflict any damage on the crane operator, you win. This is a boss fight that doesn't even happen in the movies either. just a random extra level for the sake of having a boss fight in every chapter. And believe me, the other boss fights are terrible too. LEGO Indiana Jones 2 is the home to the shortest and most forgettable levels that LEGO games have ever seen. And if I wasn't limiting each game to 2 appearances on the list, I think LEGO Indiana Jones 2 would be taking most of these spots. Anyway, Crane Train sucks, and that's all I can really say about this one. Next! So TT Games couldn't find 6 levels for Goblet of Fire. What did they do? They made a level about unlocking the stairs to the bottom floor of the bathroom. Wait, what? Isn't that the resting place of the Chamber of Secrets? How is there a bottom floor of the bathroom? Anyway, once you get to the bottom floor, we now need to fill up the bathtub with water, but
Oh no!
the stained glass painting has lost her water, so we can't get the bath working. So we have to help her to get our water back. Okay, seriously, this level contains more filler than the bathtub itself. Doesn't help that we've already seen this setting in 3 other levels too. Have you ever played a level and just wished it could end? Same. The Resistance is essentially a level about opening the doors of your own base, because in the LEGO universe, nobody can grasp the concept of opening doors. And if you don't think that's bad enough, there are rebels that straight up won't help you save the galaxy from the forces of evil unless you complete petty quests for them, like finding Wookiee cookies. I'm glad to know that you prioritize eating cookies over saving the galaxy. Just like the secret of the egg, this level has very little reason for existing. It's just so boring and unnecessary. They should have just waited for all 3 sequel trilogy movies to release and just make a LEGO Star Wars the prequel trilogy game. No, I'm not counting the garbage Skywalker saga. Maybe it's another controversial opinion, but I believe the Skywalker saga is one of the worst LEGO games to date. Should I make a belated video on why I think so? Let me know. Most people will say Gunship Cavalry is the worst level in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, and it's close, but I think that dishonor should go to Bounty Hunter Pursuit. This level is just so boring and lifeless. You chase after a ship, get trapped between the power couplings, chase after the ship again, get trapped between 2 more power couplings, and then go on to fight in the shortest boss fight in LEGO game history.
What's all that about?
I will say the background looks nice, but that's not enough to save this level. It also features a really annoying minikit that has you torpedoing antennas on top of a building, but majority of the time, your torpedoes will blank. And a minikit with this traffic light that just randomly gives you a minikit whenever it feels like it. Like, how many times do I have to shoot this thing? And this is the only level out of the 36 story levels not featured in the original LEGO Star Wars game. Was this edition a welcome one? No. You know when you get to the end of a project and you lose all motivation, so you just give up and call it a day? That's breaking the ice. For a finale, this level gives you nothing. Random waves of henchmen that do nothing more than slow the level down, quick and meaningless boss fights with the enemy lanterns, and what do you know? Superman has now turned all giant and evil. They had a rogues gallery of villains, Brainiac, and all the lanterns in one place. How did they manage to screw up the ending this badly? This could have been such a cool final showdown, and there must be some serious plot armor stopping giant Superman from absolutely crushing us. I'm just saying. All in all, the biggest screw up out of any level, but there is still one more level I hate a lot more than this one. So here we have my #1 most hated LEGO level of all time, Love Good's Lunacy. All you do in this level is chase Xenophilius around his own house. Arrive at the house, he's not answering the door, so we must trespass.
Oh no!
Xenophilius has run up the stairs. Let's chase him up the stairs.
Oh no!
Xenophilius has run up the stairs again.
Oh no!
Xenophilius is hiding. Where is he? Dressed up as his own daughter. Wait, what the actual fuck? Well, that honestly wasn't too bad. Am I forgetting something? Oh! The Tale of Three Brothers section is the most boring and soulless section of any level in any LEGO game. Roughly 10 minutes of swapping from Brother 1 to Brother 2 to Brother 3 as you complete basic meaningless puzzles to cross this 2D stroller section of the level. And if you think you don't have to do this in free play, you'd be wrong. Trust me, do not forget to pick up the Ravenclaw crest piece in story mode, otherwise you'll have to replay this hell of a section all over again. There's no clever puzzles, there's not even any collectibles in the Tale of Three Brothers section either. Just 10 ludicrous minutes of a trip through hell. Overall, an absolute travesty of a level. And again, just for the people in the back, I hate the Tale of Three Brothers section more than I hate anything else in any LEGO game. But with that said, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.